And it is very, very stupid. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Turn it down just a wee bit. This game is a bit loud. Alright, well... Oh, is this a mouse-only game? Ah, it might be. It might be. Whoops. Okay. Nani? This is a game that was gifted to me. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I am apparently an ape wearing a cap. This is probably just some silly asset flip, but Splats, whose link to his channel you can find down in the description, gifted this game to me, and I am contractually obligated to try it out. This is, yeah, that's a good question, Luna. The short answer is, I was getting such a late start, I wasn't sure what I was going to... We don't have enough time. Kiddo's asleep, so we're not doing a collab stream. She needs her nap. And I didn't have time to get set up a building stream, didn't have enough time for something like a Hades run, because those take a while if I want to make any actual progress. So yeah, this is what we're doing. I had this, bound to get it at some point. Starting up the game gives you all achievements. How long are we going for tonight? I have no idea, probably not very long. Yeah, there. I wish I could tell you. Now, watch this go utterly, horribly mangled in every possible way to their controls. I mean, you know what? It looks pretty standard, right? What's that? An hour? 2? Yeah, 2 at most. 2 at absolute most, I should say. We're probably not getting anywhere near that. I mean, look how much is going. Look how little is going. Look at this game. We are probably not getting anywhere near that. If I just had to guess, you know, with approximately how many people are playing now. Oh, also, yeah, ignore the mouse just randomly over the window. It'll go away. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. There we go. Okay. Nothing to see here. Oh yeah, this is the joy of not finishing your stream setup before you actually get started, because it's already, over here it's already 7:30. You know, as you do. The elf doth protest too much. You're not wrong. It may be. I don't know. Maybe this'll be fine. But what was this, like $1 splats on the off chance that you're actually here? I mean, you know, this is probably one of those games that you would just get all achievements, and that's about it. And as a result, it's going to have limited profile features, which means that the achievements don't actually mean anything, like, at all. Not close, not particularly. Oh dear goodness. Well, playing some Mortal Shell. Hey. Fair enough. You calling Mortal Shell cozy? I think that's. Is this one of those when I call Elden Ring relaxing, people look at me funny? Is this like that? And yes, I am wearing a lei. Also, another thing I forgot to do, because this is just one of the streams of all time. This is absolutely... I forgot to actually plug this in the Discord server like you're supposed to do. That gives you an idea of how scatterbrained I am. There's not even a custom thumbnail for this one. This whole thing is just a mess. We can write this off as, hey, I'm just having fun. This is a nice change of pace from what we had been doing. And then I'm just going to name it whatever this is. Whatever this is. Perfect. Exactly that. Shoutouts to Amanda Splats. There we go. The one who gifted this game to me. I mean, look. Fun fact, did not like it at all when first played. No, it's a Souls-like, so yes, yep, okay. I am going to have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Assault loadout? Wait, what? Recon, support, engineer? Nah. Nah. We have ourselves a gun. What? Sure. Sure, team deathmatch. Wait. There are enough people in that we have a game? Oh, no, never mind. I guess I could just... Do I click join? Oh, I see. It's the two different teams. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. We may not get a chance to play this thing at all. And you know why? Who's actually playing? Maybe? No? No? That gives you an idea of how cursed this stream is. You know what? I'm just going to go, while we're waiting here, let me go through my Steam games and start dumpster diving here. Let's see. What do I have? Why are you here, actually? What are we doing? Alright, this goes here, and then it goes in this one, and then it goes in, I guess technically that one, actually. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, but actually though, let's see, what do I have? That is short. Nothing long. We are not, that is not going to take us too terribly long. But that's good for, I see it. I see it. Oh, this is stupid. This is so stupid. How is this game 18 gigabytes? At around the time that Assassin's Creed Shadows came out, and there was a, I don't know, backlash to it? I guess. People were not a big fan of the choices of main characters, one of which is Yasuke, who is a real person, but the version in Shadows is definitely not it's not. Some creative liberties were had. Yasuke was not a samurai. But someone made a game making fun of that called Yasuke Simulator. To be fair, it looks like just a bunch of assets thrown together and maybe some like AI gen stuff. It's really stupid. It's incredibly stupid. It is probably not a serious game to any extent whatsoever. And also it's 18 gigabytes, I'm now realizing. Which one of you cursed me with this game? Which one of you did that? Who did that? Senator. Watch it be Senator, actually. Do your favorite headache-inducing cryptid a favor and check whether you have Wizard of Legend. That's not a game you want to see me do when I have such a short Wizard of Legend 2? I only have the second one? Really? Okay. No, I have the first one as well. There we go. They're in different... Never mind. Turns out I do actually have it. Neat. Neat. I just think they're neat. Wait, hold on. I own a game called Wheelchair Wizards? What is this? I own a game called Wheelchair Wizards. What the heck? Oh wait, I think this is one of those free games that I posted in the Discord server. It's a roguelike and the runs are all fairly short. Not for today. It's something shorter than that. Roguelikes are... I like roguelikes, and each run may be short. I know me though. I would like to spend a good bit of time on that, especially if it's something you're going to watch with me. There's Waveland. That'd be oh no. I saw it. What is this game? Not happening. CJ, not happening. Splats gifted this game to me as a joke. The joke of... So when you open this game, you get all the achievements in it. It just happens automatically. So Splats is making a joke about me and getting achievements. What's the Wizard of Legend file size? Let me get... Hold on. I don't know if this is going to show up on screen if I do it. I kind of want to... Okay. Wait a minute. How Who wants to see me play a gotcha game on stream? Who wants to see me finally do that? Okay, so Wizard of Legend is... It can't be that much, right? Yeah, it's not even a gigabyte. It's just shy of 800 megabytes. Which one? CJ, if you had to guess... I'll give you a hint, it's available on Steam. If you had to guess... Whatever you answer is going to be funny. But if you just had to throw out a guess, just give it a go. You'll never guess. Totally, definitely. Oh no. Oh, actually, that is a good guess. It's Uma. Uma's on here. It's Uma Musume. Because, fun fact, it's a free game that actually has. For a lot of free games, the achievements do not count for your progression. They don't actually count, and that's. I would guess because they're too easy to get. Like, this game definitely doesn't count. For sure, this game does not count. It'll say next to its profile, Steam profile features limited, to keep stuff like that from happening. You can buy a game to get the achievements for free, but to keep that from becoming a meta, where developers make zero effort games that just give you achievements, Steam makes it where you don't actually get those achievements to count. It is on Steam, you are right. Wuthering Waves is on Steam. I'll admit, I did not think about that. There's a game called Coffee Break? Oh, wait, what's even stupider than that? Even stupider. What's... No, Chicken? No. Let me knock all of these out. It's probably in here. Knock this one out. Where are you? Okay, hold on. What if we do something even stupider? Actually, even stupider than that. Sub-Zero levels of stupid, and I'm here for it. That's exactly right. I am 99% sure that I am going to get a headache from this. But you know what? Why the heck not? It'll be funny. And in the end, that's really what matters, isn't it? In the end, Sub-Zero levels of stupid. Correct. God, if any of you recognize this game from the music that plays at the beginning... Oh, you can't actually see the little... Oh, you can't see the download complete, the Steam notification. Ah, okay, cool. Yee. Alright, let me knock the game out really quickly. Bang. Okay, well that was a lot of nothing. Woo! Let's refund the game after playing it for a few minutes. Let's actually not. Alright. This one will not... Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh, by the way, this fan art is by Rukalin. Or, the fan art. This art is by Rukalin. It's neat. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, controller not supported? Well, okay, we can fix that. What the actual heck? Where did it go? Okay, hold on. Is that... Oh, it's not capturing the game. A sec. Wait for it. Yes, we're doing it. You thought we couldn't get any worse. We did, in fact, get very worse. Very worse. We have, in fact, found the bottom. Okay, first things first. Settings. Not full screen? Oh my god. Okay, that's better. Alright, perfect. Prioritize quality, prioritize... Can we do both? I mean, that's not how prioritizing works, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. Yes. Yes. This is exactly as stupid as it looks. What happens if you click continue after having done nothing? Yes. Because this was going to be a joke for Valentine's, but the Pal World visual novel should be out by that point, right? Cope. Before we get started, tell us your name. Jugemu. Go. Ah, god dang it. Jigaboo gangster. Let's go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's see how stupid this can be. Oh, hold on. Let me fix the stream name as well. Yes, we're doing this. T1GlistenerElf plays whatever. Okay. It's not even coffee. It's that kind of a day. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. I can't help it. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Hold on, but first, before we do that, let's make sure that the cursor capture is off. Nope, okay, it's on now. We can fix that. There we go. Alright. Or, you could wake up now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Stay in bed. Wait, can we just get the bad ending right at the start of the game? Yes, let's do it. Let's get the bad ending right away. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Okay, game over. This is just Undertale, right? Look at this. Confirm for me, please, CJ. Is this just Undertale back here? Game over already? You might not be cut out for this. Yeah, you think? So my understanding is that with Persona 5, there's an option right at the start of the game that lets you reach the end of the game, but you just turn down the adventure. You turn down the hero's quest and so on. It's not? Oh, maybe it's just I see every pixelated one. What happens if I click I give up? You just get back to the title screen? Oh, we get to watch this beaut. That's what. Oh, we're gonna get hit with copyright, aren't we? Okay, now. Sure. Sure. What happens if I hit continue now? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Jugemu. Two. Alright, that's going to be the running trend. Let's hope we don't have 10. No, 10 is X. If we get 11, we're in trouble. You sleep softly as Oh. Okay. Up and at 'em! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. As a name? What a... Let's look at the route. Okay, we're K-pop stans, right? There's some detail here. Who will be there, and what will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Did we just keep getting bad ends here? Allow yourself to daydream a bit. No, let's actually go through. Better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Alright, cool. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits equal deodorized, nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. That's one of the sounds of all time. There's a reason I mute the microphone when I eat. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met. And you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Jukumajuku. Are you excited for the first day and rest of our lives? Of the rest of our lives, I can read. Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the...
It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the
just screw it. In the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. I'm sure that this game is going to be so much funnier for the fact that the KFC food is not exactly known for the highest quality. I mean, that ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Not the Haru voice. Don't curse her by doing it again. Don't do it, whatever you do. Okay. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Ow. Pep talk your best friend. Change the subject to pep talk. Yeah, there you go. Remember last month we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot card? If there is a side of me that wants to, as a joke, just immediately close the game right now for us being astrology girls, but then I'd have to find another game to play, so sure, we're going along with it. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. She told you were destined for great things. Remember the card with a fancy-looking tower, and the other one featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Aw, crying. I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating. You'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes. You can definitely believe it. Oh no. Give her the Kent Hovind. No. No. Unfortunately, the one that looks the most like Kent Hovind is Colonel Sanders, and we're not doing that. He gets Foghorn Leghorn. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, the pretentious way to spell it, your arch rival, is that McDonald? No, she's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows she's McDonald's. Hello, Ashley. Ashley? I'm gonna do that. Never mind. Oh, I didn't see you there, chick. I know it says shins, but You leave Jugumajugu shins alone. They are perfectly normal. You know what? Just as a running joke, we're going to say the whole name the entire game. You leave Jugumajugu Goku Sukuri Kaji Sigur Sigamatsu Unomatsu Furomatsu Kuno Tokorepa Koji Bakuchi Pipo Pipo the Sugar Sugar the Good Night Good Night of Beautiful Day of Chicken Justice. Shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what the perfect shin looks, if anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own... How long does this game take? Has stopped to take a look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. You rang? There it is. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. It's a JoJo character. Can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from me. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Also, I don't. If she's McDonald's, I'm not sure what he would be a reference to. White cat. Never mind. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Perfect sound effect. Oopsie. Oh no.
I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old.
Someone like this also be a student at the school? Must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Yeah, maybe. Uh-oh. Hi, Pop. I'm This is going to be half the playtime, isn't it? So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks in the building ahead of you. Is it just me? Or is he kinda cute? Miriam? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room. Who is that? Unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of class. Adorable. Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of...
No. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! Won't get old by the second time. Oh, no, definitely not. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I hope someone got paid handsomely for this advertisement that we're playing now.
I'm chilly. Someone close the door.
We're now Ralph Wiggum, by the way. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him.
If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Boy, I said boy, please call me Colonel. Colonel. No, they're not doing it. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you. And you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Maybe we should open the back window up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You
two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when
It's
not sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle, and you will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss— Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Wait. The class burst into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom, as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken... What do you think the right answer is supposed to be? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats, and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Hey, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. Alright, first one to say actually gets the answer. Whatever you want. First one to say. As if I don't know what the answer is going to be. Oh my sweet goodness. Yep. Childhood. Oh, actually, never mind. Okay, never mind. We are going by childhood friend. Okay. Well, fair enough. You move to take your seat by Miriam.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support.
You near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure we'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. We've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime.
So you say,
but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. As we haven't had any actual lessons yet.
Yay!
Wait, Ralph Wiggum.
Yay, a quiz.
No, that's Flutter.
A quiz about me.
There we go. This incredibly important, surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is leaving to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to... I want to say night vision goggles just to be silly, but the answer is feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork? A meat tenderizer? Okay, so a spork was mentioned prior, and I don't know anything about Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I think they have sporks, right? Spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Wow. Be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Boy, I know we just met, but I have to confess. Oh, we are? Okay. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I'll go for it again next time. I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Delicious fragrance wafts through the air and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention? No.
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
But shh.
Lunch.
She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell. Sure, why not? Let's go with that. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? It's just a chicken. Of course it's a bucket of chicken. Hey, got a bucket of chicken, you wanna do it? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, "Stop thinking and start eating." For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Something like that. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as quickly as they can. Remember, this is an advertisement that I'm playing, but that's all I'll say about that. What? Wait, what? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. That's it. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up. She suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary.
Yeah, okay, we're doing that.
Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
Yeah, screw it. No, we're not doing that. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. I wish better, as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realized that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. He just made a bucket of chicken. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on. I guess I'll try it. Takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of they all just blinked at us. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Ma'am, this is a KFC. It's perfect. Testing Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Oh, God. Oh, I can just hit the space bar instead of having to click. Yay. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand. You float weightlessly. Trying to identify every flavor. Savor the moment. Everything tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Try to identify the flavors. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it. Crap, I'm just going to advertise for them. Oh, well, the whole game is whatever. Screw it. Salt, maybe. Pepper, too obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe. But there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy! You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. You dig even deeper still until you find it. Could it be redacted? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use beep. Oh yeah, God. Wait, hold on. That's even better. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. I hate that this is made. Never mind, we're rolling with it. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. That's exactly it. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. After finding out what the secret ingredient is, you approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? That face. Oh no, that makes it so much worse. How bold to come out and ask. What? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? Well, semester's only getting started. We got two more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Yeah, good question, Bat Shark. Good question. You never know. This is the second game we're playing on this stream. Actually, this is the first. The what would have been the first game didn't get off the ground. Also was somehow even worse. Discord said you were playing this, had to come see because of the net. Yes. We're playing a free advertisement for KFC on Steam. That's what we're doing now. And I thought, well, wait a minute. I was going to save this for Valentine's, but hopefully the Pal World one comes out by next Valentine's. You know, the Pal World dating sim that they've that has its own Steam page and is wish listed by everyone. That's what we're doing. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use beep. It's something my great grandmother taught me. That's even worse. Beep. Wow, you never have guessed that. Oh, by the way, this is the joke we're running with for what that is. You never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And beep definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't, oh, it's a different, that's right, exact kind of game Ren would play. Send it to Ren, it's free on Steam. There you go. Alright. Don't tell, and then make sure that she gives you all the receipts that she has from KFC after that, because I'm testing something. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Perfect. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea. To add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. Yeah. I appreciate the compliment. I can't do that. I can't do it now. It sounds so much harder to do. Give me just a sec. Hold on. I appreciate the compliment. Jugama Jugama Gokun Sukuri Kaja Sigura Sugamatsu Unamatsu Firamatsu Kuno Togusum Tokoro Yabata Koji no Brakochi Pipo no shooting gun no Gurdab no Popu Nano Choki Man no Chosuke. I'm sure you'll be a big success. Well, I'm sure you'll be big. There we are. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. Next lesson starts soon. Perfect. You step in the massive cooking arena. By the way, mind you, we have not learned a single thing. We've been quizzed on what we already know, but we haven't learned a single thing here. Where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need. Oh, Batshark, if you don't actually end up watching this the whole way through, do this with Ty as a joke stream one of these days, or watch it and then play it yourselves and take a different route. I don't know, however you want to do it. Look at this place. We're not doing Haru. We're not doing Haru. We're not doing Haru. We're doing Haru. No, we're not. My voice can't handle it. No, we're not. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait, we are doing Haru, but not like that. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Please do not make jokes about Miriam blowing things. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Yes, that's Sprinkle's voice. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh dear. Sorry, Luna. It looks like that's what's happening. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Team of two, that is, me and you. If that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Jugama Jugama go Konosu Kaija Siguramatsu Firamatsu Kuno Tokusum Tokoro Yabata Koji no Brako Kuchi Pipo no Sugar sure got a good day, good at Pobu Pobu Chokovichowski. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, two potential partners? So sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick four. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. We've left her and we're picking her partner for her. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's? Okay. I guess Pop, because she said she thought Pop was cute earlier. Let's go with that. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef! Sure you are, Ralph. Sure you are. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. It is Ralph Wiggum. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. How dare you break girl code? I don't think we got a choice. Did we? I don't think so. She looks at you like, really? This kid? It's too late to change your voice choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. Fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow his mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Yeah, I mean, it's KFC. I know they have mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man, you wench! Did someone call for me? Oh, hi. No, jeez, Van. Oh, those eyes.
Well, I'm over here crushing Jigma Jigo Kokusuke, Kati Sigabatsu, Unomatsu, Funamatsu, Kurotoku, Yabrakoji no Brakoji, Pipo, Pipo, no Shurigan, Shurigan, Good Day, Good Day, Pubi no Podan, Shogi no Choski's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. What's up, Alden? I have no idea. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van? Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Jukuma Gokun Sukari Sugamatsu Unomatsu Funamatsu Kunotoku Yabrakoji no Brakoji Papa no Shuringan Sugar Good Dad and Pubi and Popadan or Chugam no Chiske was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. This is the best KFC ad I've ever seen. Yes, it is. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. Oh yeah, you need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Actual effort, lots of characters? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you're right. Turn to Colonel Sanders' hunk of hunks in your time of need. Alright, I know what Luna wants me to do. Let's go back on the Miriam route. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them! That's the voice we're going with now. I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps? Stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Jukuma God, we're doing this every time. Is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy nature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy. That's cheating! He already had it made! Smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you take the utensil of the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, here we go again. Filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on, right there. Jigumajugu, Gokunusu, Kurikajo, Siguru, Siguramatsu, Unamatsu, Furumatsu, Kunotoku, Sumtoku, Yabdakoji, no Brakoji, Pipe, and shooting gun, good day, Hopunano, Chogino, Chosuke. We do not waste food in the Brune cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Don't worry, that's the normal behavior of customers at KFC, so it's fine.
Can I has potatoes, face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed it! Okay, oh. Well, rest in peace, buddy. You are just dead. Side character is dead. He died on the first day. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped in Pop's mouth. Uh-oh. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison. My cat's breath smells like cat food.
The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. Oh, there goes. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Perfect. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. You work for 3 days a semester. You're fine. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, before you go on, I want to know. They're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was... Oh wait, hold on, that's us. I didn't even realize I was making them. Whoops. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. God damn it. There's my one for the month. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Yeah, that's what all caps is now. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, like day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a ton of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Mon...
The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero!
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another shelf on an emotional level. Yes, it's a sport.
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Mike Wachowski, or however he says his name. I'm watching you.
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Perfect. What will you do? Fuck it, someone pick! I don't even care. CJ.
Wazowski. There we are. That's it.
Alright. I don't care. First one to say gets their way. Whoever says it first gets what they want. May not make any difference anyway. In the meantime, we get to jam. Oh, are we on delay? Oh, hey. Hey, that's actually kind of important. That's kind of a big deal, isn't it? Maybe. Just a wee little bit. Hopefully, totally, definitely, maybe. Hey. Hey. Oh. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick something. If someone doesn't say something, I'm just going to pick something. Something. Eeny, meeny, miny. Screw it. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Watching big numbers roll across the screen. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. That probably means attack, right? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Okay, there we go. I was expecting meteor or something. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. I mean, listening to you saying your character's full name over and over, yeah, fair enough. Actually, yep, fair. Let's see what Defend does now. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Focus their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger, more intimidating. How will you respond? Sure, we're cooking with love again, I guess. Is no quitter, buffing up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Uses Utilitensile. Take 2 damage from the attack. More than hot gravy, yay! You're not going to survive the battle. Come on, cook with love again. Does 1 damage. Oozing cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, it prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Oh, he's Link. He's Link. Hot power punch. Yes, that really just happened. Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Get mercy. Finish him. Spare this wretched beast. Sure, spare him. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. This is totally not going to happen. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you.
The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Hi! He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy! You want to thank him. You don't have the strength to utter a single word. He's going to see our chicken poster. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love? Dreams are weird. Oh my god, it's a ghost boy! You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used beep! And then, there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be I think I might like Pop.
Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was
Only 3? Enlisted. Not only that, but he found a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats
just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool?
I'm sure that's how the Green Berets got their... Never mind. Never mind.
But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat.
He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, it might be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. Yeah, sure. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in the school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday.
You sure did. You're great. Why would he be into you? Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Bessie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here?
Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden while I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some, showed me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from some super duper rare, dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam.
Don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. Besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'll be much of use to anyone. Spices. Spices.
It's weed!
Please, please, please!
And she did it for it.
It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Tell her the secret ingredient. Yeah, let's be real.
Okay, I'll tell you, but it has to stay secret.
Miriam nods furiously. He told me that he uses beep. Never would have guessed that, would you? Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. Now, that's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. What a derpy face. Sure. sure. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't recognize wow. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horse of a beaut you have. What a horse of a beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Jikumajugo Kokuno Surukari Kaji Sagara Sagamatsu Inomatsu Furumatsu Kunoto Subukuro Yabarakochi no Brakochi Pipo and Shuringan Good Day, Good Dana Pobi no Pobinan Chugimino Chosuke just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. Yeah, food poisoning and we're alright. Up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? Hey! Work missed the big joke with Apewar. I'm sorry, buddy. Obsessed with Chivos and the game gives all 26 Chivos the most. 36, I saw. 36 Chivos. One for each letter and one for each single digit number. Counting 0. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. You were cool. Shoutouts to you in the description. You're down in the description here. Thank you, man. Also, you missed me messing up my hair. You know, any more than it already was. Summoning a demon. What's the girls at a sleepover? Let's summon demons. Yeah. Boys at a sleepover. Who keeps summoning these demons? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? That's, Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. Try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, aren't you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Oh hey, they are summoning demons. Yay! That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them with his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Hey, good to hear from you too, Splats. Good to see you around. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, womp. Womp womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. It is womp womp. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mix. That's what she was saying the whole time. No! Figured it out. Bzzz. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Oh dear, Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders.
Surely he must know this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. Spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains some control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly, you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well,
naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? It's the dog biscuit, right? Right? I mean, it's a shimmering pepper. I'm going with that. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Ooh, are you sure? It's not me. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever, as though you trip through the universe. My friend, oh, this guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Oh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through and fulfill the prophecy. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. This poor guy. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
I blame Doggo over here, actually. I blame Doggo. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure we'll forgive you. Someday? Come on, it's time for lunch. Hey, before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics for these two is off the charts. Shut up and tell them you're on. Bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption,
Screw it, we're skipping it this time. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least, not until we turn on the timer.
Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready."
That's what I'm talking about.
I stand corrected.
The hardwire builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you by myself. Oh my. Okay. Yandere eyes, let's go. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. Time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Which temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius. That's right. But how would you have gotten into the school without knowing that? You know someone gets that wrong, right? Winter gets to rub my furry belly. Let that entice enough and motivate you. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know his recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs did you say? 11. That's right. Those are right. You might not know all the ingredients yet. At least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude? Sure, that's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. Better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? Small town where dreams are born. Sure, that's right. It's your shot. You're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong? Don't make me get out the spray bottle. Next question. Uh-oh. You notice you notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Juguma Juguma Gokunu Suga Kajar Sigur Sigur Matsu Unamatsu Funamatsu Kuno Tokusum Tokoro Yabra Koji no Brakoji Pipo no Shoringan Shoringan Gurda Gurda Pubi no Pobonano Shokiman no Chosuke. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. All you can think about is Colonel. Uh-oh. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional Victorian? Oh, none of the answers were. Never mind. Get your mind back to the competition. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What? I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry. Sure. Yeah. Well, whatever. What does it have to do with crafting spectacular food? It doesn't. Woof woof. Really struggling to keep up. The next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Zzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow apprentice appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes it means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Jugamu doing it does this way this time, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixture. Oh no! No! It's in a blender, isn't it? It's in a stand mixer. Ow! It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. Can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two. On account of Jugum Kokno Sukari Kadir Sigurmatsu Unamatsu Funamatsu Kuno Tokur Sum Tokuro Yabere Koji no Barakochi Papa shooting gun a good day no Pobino Chugumi Chosuke's injury. You see, Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. Well, I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Sure. It does look good. I was going to ask Jugamu to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette. I don't know how to say that. Atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender Nougat? I don't know how to say that either. And pearls of blueberry jelly. Sure, let's go with that. Gelée. Look, I don't know. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strongest suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. He places a sauce-covered finger into his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Put yourself between. Sure, why not? You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. Well, this goatee isn't just a fashion statement. It's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Game of... Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, you can just lose there. Oh, okay. He hates us there. Whoops. No. Oh. No. Man. Alright. Alright. I hope you can hear that. Yep. Alright, here we go. There are 11. We can get a different answer here at least. Gratitude. Small town. Silence? That's right, when they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they're unable to speak. Out of the corner of your eye, I believe in you. We're not doing this again. We're really not doing this again. Sure, I'll just pick an answer. This is not going to... This is going to go exactly... Exchanging wedding vows? Oh no! And rip. And they just keep... Internalize the rage you feel. There we go. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps for... Wait. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. That's not an end? Okay. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You tried to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. Oh, we should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. That's what he said? In there somewhere. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? I suspect our character does think that, yes. That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated, determined, mentally untouchable. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Sure, perfect. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I was passionate about killing people, but I failed as a colonel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Okay, that's in character. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie, I think, and my well-kept beard, and assume I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of.
I will create a humble man, by the way, humble. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. It's the spork monster again! Yay! Orko? What was the voice?
It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, and maybe you don't want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. Yeah, I know it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there were no hard feelings. Hey, Dragonlord, don't worry. Also, Nicholas, hey, you're more than alright. I'm doing a lot of speaking myself. Speaking myself, after all. Glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know that you're strong. A cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student, until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
That's right. Hey, thank you, Dragonlord. Appreciate it. A magic spellbook.
And precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it.
Not return it.
You're a powerful chef. Shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
Cool. Sounds like there was some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. I'm getting tired. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite. Can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. It sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. I'm looking at the art. That is a baby with his tongue stuck out in a chicken drumstick. That is a camel. And I can't make out what the cursive is. What's going on there? Oh, it's Kentucky. Okay. And of course the chicken. It looks like you have such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. Not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy? Both, perhaps? I've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation or keep it a secret? Of course we reveal it. You decide you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in headfirst. You reach in your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Okay. A shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I could admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer him to make, because it's KFC coleslaw, it will last forever anyway, so it won't spoil. I mean, you could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Oh, you realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping as usual, I see. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate its memories and emotions. Tap an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay, so we look at all the stuff that's glimmering. Must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Huh. Think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. So you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens.
Colonel Sanders' Lost Diary. Let's see. According to the release, a 30-year veteran of the company discovered the book accidentally in KFC's archival storage facility in Louisville, Kentucky. The company says that it timed the announcement to coincide with November 11th, 11/11/11, a significant date to the company given its fame as 11 Herbs and Spices. As soon as you turn the dial to 11/11/11, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Tap an item to discover more about the Colonel. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figured this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same kind of person to make their own face the logo of a company they founded. Am I right? Tap an item to... Alright, photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. Hey, uh-oh. We don't exactly have a whole lot more. Well, maybe we do. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Okay. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. I don't care to look that one up. Take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Alright, I see chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it's not just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? It's been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Oh, excuse, I should have read that in the accent. Tap on an item, blah, 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 blah. Hey, what do we have here? Oh, scented candle. Pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 669. No, it's one of those secret recipe ingredients. It's beep! That's fine. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. A bit of an expensive wig. Gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. "Are you thinking about heading out in the world on a quest to avenge my death?" Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window, and the crack of ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. Yeah, that sounds about right. Poor guy. Alright, I suppose, best I can tell, that's it. So, you open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take one off its hanger and try it on. Jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. Give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. I say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual, until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aw.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, it's the jacket. I've got to take it off. Make a big move. Fess up and tell the truth? Make a big... now is your moment. Nah, tell him the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. Can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakdown gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes? Jigumu? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right.
We should take things slow. It's not like we have that much more of the semester, though. I mean, the semester is one more day, and that's it.
You talk late in the night and drift into a slumber. Dream sequence! Hey, everybody! See you later, ghosts. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Beep! In some jurisdictions, beep isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. It's chicken. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Talk him down a peg, no, flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with a right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? To be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings. You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried something bad might have happened to you.
It's okay,
But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl.
What? But he was just interested in spending some time one-on-one together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get another little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house. Things quickly spiraled out of shush house? Shush house, as if that's a thing people just say? What's that even referring to?
Now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection... Wowzers. Yeah, there we go. Together, your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter, of course you do. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. Those eyes.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a tree.
You can get your swirly dipped, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? 'Cause I'm literally the biggest person at this school. Is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school? But who would dare pick on such a... Is that the horse? Who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Jigamy Jigamu Gokuna Surkari Kaja Siguri Sigamasi Unimasi Funimasi Kunatoko Tsukuro Yabarakojino Brakoji Pipo no shooting gun no Gurandai Gurda no Pobino Pona no Chokime no Chosuke, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Jugamu, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me. Juguma Juguma Gokum Sukari Kari Sugabatsu Unamatsu Firamatsu Kunoto Sukuru Yabu Kurjino Brakochi Papa Papa Shooting gun good day, good down Pobino Pomano Chogamin or Choske. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. I'll see you inside, Jugamu. And annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Uh-oh.
Whoa! That's that book? It looks like bad news.
I think it was, what's that? Yeah, whatever. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
Have you seen TikTok? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. Edging. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. We can just cast it? On the one hand, I kind of want to see what happens. On the other hand, when it says try again and it pushes me quite a bit back, whatever, sure, let's try it. You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is to make you forget what it was you were doing. Oh right, after looking at the page again, it comes back rushing back to you. Hey! Hey! That's pretty funny. Okay, I like that. It doesn't seem to do anything the more times you do it. Oh! Oops! Whoops! Hold on, wait a minute. Never mind, I lied, it did do something. Hold on, wait a sec. What just happened? That's what I get. Comes rushing back to you. Begin to recite the spell. Comes back to you. Cast a forbidden spell, blah blah blah. Oh, well, here goes nothing. I hit it too quickly. I didn't see the whole dialogue. Whoops. Whoops. I guess we'll see this in just a sec. Hold on to your butt, it says. Alright, well, turns out you can actually eventually get there. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the... Oh, thank God. No! Okay, get that gone anyway. No, I did actually do it. I restarted the game. You blew it! You blew it all to... Alright. And it relocks them too. Okay, this is just diabolical. Relocking them? You don't even get a special ending for it. Also, there's a new game and a continue option, which currently do the same thing. Well, okay, so that was I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking-good dating simulator. We played that ad for long enough. Let's see, with what time we have left, what else can I play? What else can I play? I know I've played this for more than 19 minutes, Steam. I don't want to hear it. Okay, it'll just update when I end the game, I guess. Let's see. Do I have anything else that's short and stupid that I can play here at the end? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny. Eeny, meeny, miny. Also, I think I hear Kiddo over there anyway. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there is actually something incredibly dumb and stupid that 9 gigabytes? Maybe this isn't as short as I think it is. It also has 34 achievements for something that seems like it should just be one room. So, probably not, actually, then. Huh. Well, maybe not that one. Maybe that is one I want to spend a few hours on, actually. What is this? What is this? What are any of these? Why did I pick this thing up again? Because that one's my fault. That one I know is my fault. I already played and beat you. There's a game here called Cat Girl, which is... Kara's played it. It's almost small enough to fit on an N64 cartridge. Let's see what this is. I could play Shotgun Witch again. I mean, that's a game I've already played, but that's fun. Yeah, why not? Why not? I suppose. Maybe. Eh. Or you just see what Cat Girl is. Yeah, okay, so the game is called Cat Girl. Sure, why not? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Remind me never to play that again, by the way. It's just, just remind me. Maybe, possibly, hopefully, totally, definitely. Just don't. Please, for the love of goodness, don't. Alright. Well, also, I'll take a bit of a break while I'm at it. So, give me just a sec, folks. I will be right back. Um, actually, actually, I think I'm actually done for the night. Sorry, folks. Instead, we're going to take a moment and redirect into somebody else. At least I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Let's do that. Let's do that rather. Okay, one sec. Do I have... Oh, I do have some background music. We can fly through space for just a little bit. Yeah, and yes, I am wearing a lei, one of those less than $1 Hawaiian leis that you find. Why? We had a thing going on at school. There you go. So, cool. Neat. All that jazz. Uh, I mean, for the low, low price of free, you can play that visual novel advertisement for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh my goodness. Ah, good times. Now let's see who can we raid into? Uh, you know, never would have guessed. Oh, actually under 2 hours. I can yap for just another minute so that we get a wee little bit longer. Just a teeny tiny little bit. Maybe, hopefully, totally, definitely. Oh, you know what? So Bat Shark was here earlier. There is a side of me that wants to just go and raid in back into them. I haven't raided into Nee basically ever though. So I say outside of Power World streams, yeah, I have not raided into Nee before. So sorry, Bat Shark. Oh wait, yes, actually no, sorry, Bat Shark. Bat Shark it is. Whoops. There we go. All right. And then over on Twitch, we could do that. So raid into Neon Twitch. Wait, is Neon Twitch? Neon. Is Neon Twitch? I have no idea. But, it's cool. Chris raid into Quinn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, good times. Good times were had by all. I'm pooped. Alright. I guess that's what we're doing. Who's playing, what is this? Quarantine Zone? Never heard of it. Alright. Take care, everyone. If you don't mind, Dragon Lord, go on and say hi go over and say hi for me, please. I appreciate it. I will too. Alright. Take care, everyone. Woo! Sayonara. Bye bye. Woo!